to subscribe to my channel, and while you're at it, click the bell to be notified of future videos. This block is called Windmill, and it is 12-inch finished. Here's the picture. There's no diagram because every one of these patches is a half square triangle. Here are 4 blocks set block to block, and here are 35 blocks set block to block. This makes a 60 by 84 quilt, and here I have how much fabric you need to make this quilt. Patch A is the only patch. It's a 3-inch finished half square triangle. If you're making patches, you cut 3 7/8 square and cut it in half once on the diagonal, and you'll have 2 patches. I need to add the AccuQuilt dies here. You'll need 12 patches of the background and 12 patches of the windmill blade fabric, and then 2 accent fabrics. We're going to make the half square triangles 2 at a time. In this case, you cut just the squares at 3 7/8, and you do not subcut them. And I'll show you how to do those later in the video. If you make the half square triangles 2 at a time, you'll need 6 squares of the background, 6 squares of the dark fabric, and 2 squares each of these 2 accent fabrics. What we're going to do is make the half square triangles, and we'll make 8 of these and 2 of each of these. Then we'll put the block together. Here are my fabrics. This is the background, and these are low volume prints. And this is the dark, and these are the 2 accent fabrics. So I look on the instructions at the half square triangle. So with the dark fabric and the background, we need to make 8 half square triangles. So we'll take 4 of the background and 4 of the dark fabric. We'll use these to make the 8 half square triangles. Then the next one is this green fabric and the dark fabric, and we'll make 2 half square triangles with this. And the same thing with this other accent fabric. We'll make 2 half square triangles with this. And then these 2 will make 2, and these 2 will make 2. So they're all stitched the same way. So if you're not familiar with the 2 at a time half square triangle method, stay tuned for a short tutorial to show you how. On the back side of the light fabric, we're going to draw a diagonal line, put the fabrics together, right sides together, and we're going to stitch on either side of the diagonal line. Here is the diagonal line drawn, and then the stitching on both sides. Now we cut this in half along the diagonal line. Then we have our 2 half square triangles. Press the seams open and cut off the nubs. All our half square triangles are pieced. We look at step 2. We're going to make 2 units like this and 2 units like that. We'll just follow the diagram. So we'll make 2 like this and 2 like this. Stitch these 2 together and these 2 together. Press your seams, then stitch the rows together. Now the block is just like a giant 4 patch. We will start over here. Just put them together looking at the diagram. Now you'll sew these 2 together and these 2. Press the seams and then sew the 2 rows together. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and while you're at it, click the bell to be notified of future videos.